Delighted to be joined by the new Central Area Featherweight champion. How does that feel, mate?
Brilliant, yeah, it's been a long time coming.
Like, firstly, mate, the support that you brought today were outstanding.
Yeah.
Just a comment on them, mate.
Yeah, it's brilliant, yeah, I've had, from day dot, I've had brilliant support. My first few fights, I was fighting in Doncaster, Barnsley, and we just used to get a coach, and we used to bring 100 people, 200 people. So I've always had the support, whether I'm fighting in Hull, whether I'm fighting away, it doesn't matter where, they always come with me, and we've got a fantastic crowd.
On to the fight itself, what's your assessment of the fight?
I think it went according to plan. It was perfect. The game plan we stuck to all the way through it. We never changed the game plan. I felt like we didn't have to. I didn't need to get involved. Yeah, I felt really good in there. I felt in control, switched on. Like I said in previous interviews, I study boxing a lot. So I spent a lot of time watching fights where you got a boxer similar to my style fighting someone who's a pressure fighter or an awkward fighter who comes forward and dictates the centre of the ring. And that's what I did, and I've just been studying and stuck to that plan.
I know that you said you expected him to be a lot more come forward. How do you believe, why didn't he come forward a lot more and pressure you?
I knew that he'd come forward, so me and Tommy had worked on stopping him from coming forward. And to do that, he moves his head a lot, side to side. I could hear Ryan in the corner saying, move your head, move your head. But when you're moving your head, your body don't move. So we was working the body, just a straight backhand to the body. And that was stopping him from pressuring. Didn't want to walk onto them shots. That's what, we knew that if he was feinting, popping the jab, feinting, stabbing the body, we knew that it'd stop him. I was jittering, I was moving, I was awkward. And that was just nullifying him.
I know that it did look to myself, especially you were aiming for his body early and then looking for the backhand late on.
Yeah.
And then he started to land the backhand from in the middle rounds. Was that more of a game plan as well, to aim for his body then?
Yeah, so we was working on stopping him from coming forward by throwing the backhand straight to the body. It's a shot that I can land and get out the way of. And when we did that, we noticed, and the plan worked really, because he started blocking it with his elbow by bringing his hand down. That opened up the left hand over the top, so rounds 5, 6, 7, then I could start throwing that backhand over the top, which landed a few times. It took him well, and I felt like even though there was landing, I didn't need to be the fighting the way that I fight, where I throw combinations and I make it a lot of work, and I could throw combinations, I could land combinations, I could put the pressure on, but I felt like I didn't need to. My first 10 round, my first title, I felt like I was winning the rounds comfortably.
Like you said, the last round he did come forward and give it a good go. Like you said, you were holding and doing the right things. Were you ever hurt at any point in that last round?
Not really, He landed a good shot where he thought I was there. I wasn't really He landed a good shot, and I just instant reaction, grab hold. He's landed a shot, grab hold, but I didn't grab hold because I was there. I grabbed hold because I knew that he'd landed a good shot. He'd got momentum. His corner's egging him on. You've got him. He's got momentum now, so he's going to throw loads of big shots, constantly pressuring him. In my head, I'm 8, 9 rounds up. I don't need to be getting involved in this war. I can afford to get a point deducted for holding on if I needed. So that was in my head. So I just felt, hold on, don't let him load up. I'm not hurt, but at the same time, I don't need to be getting caught with big shots.
Like you said there towards, you said that you could have maybe afforded to have a point off, but like you said, the judges had it a lot tighter.
Yeah, I didn't think it was that tight.
How did you see it when you?
I didn't have it that tight. I had me at least 7 rounds in, 7 rounds up at least. I think he might have won. In my head, he might have won 3 rounds out of 10. That's what I thought. To be honest, it's the most rounds I've ever lost out of 13 fights and a title fight. I've only lost 1 round, and that was because I went down with a body shot. So that was my first time I've lost a round tonight.
Like you said, stepping up to 10 rounds, did you notice any difference from the 8 rounders? No, did you feel fit in there?
Felt so fit, yeah. Felt so good, yeah.
Would you say that's down to, like you said, the sponsors that back you as well?
The sponsors,
to train.
The sponsors are absolutely fantastic. The local Hull companies, they've backed me all the way through my career. They renew it every year, and it gives me the opportunity to train full time. I mean, boxing's a tough sport, and at this level there's not much money in it, and there's a lot of expenses. The medicals are £1,000 a year. You know, it's not cheap, boxing, and to be a professional and to put the work in, you've got to do it as a full-time job. But I'm so fortunate and so thankful that I've got the sponsors that I have that are backing me and enabling me to reach my dreams of winning titles.
Where now?
This is for them.
This is for them.
This is for my sponsors, for my coach, my team, and more importantly, everyone that travels up to support me, writes on my Facebook, good luck. You know, people might not be able to afford to come to Doncaster and watch me tonight, but they make sure that they drop me a message, and I really appreciate that. I message every single one back.
I know that it meant a lot to your supporters. I saw a young lad obviously in tears as well.
Yeah.
That must give you a buzz knowing that you've put so many smiles on so many.
I love it, you know, and I do a lot in Hull, working with kids, teaching. Like there's a couple of lads that come tonight who are amateur boxers themselves, and I spend a lot of time helping them develop and making them better and giving them guidance. And before I fought tonight, I sat outside and I soaked up the atmosphere, and I came over and I was chatting to them and I said, pay attention, because this is exactly what Tommy used to say to me. Tommy and Luke, they used to say to me, like, pay attention, have a look, you know, enjoy it. Tommy and Luke's helped me a lot in my career, and I wanted to do the same for them. So I said, just soak it up, this atmosphere, because one day it'll be you, and hopefully it will be.
I know that people don't like to obviously talk about what's next after a fight. Central Area Champion now.
Yeah.
There's only one way up, is
Yeah.
the English. Like I said,
Yeah.
do you feel like you're already probably at an English level or even above that at the minute?
Yeah, I don't get me, like 10 rounds, innit? Whether it's in English or Central Area, I feel like I'm good enough to take that step. I spoke to Steffi yesterday. I'm going to speak to Steffi again today, see what's next. Sit down with Tommy, Steffi, and see what the plan is. I'm going to have a week off. You know, it's been an hard camp. We've put the work in, so I'll have a week off, enjoy my food, enjoy my friends, family, go visiting. I've lived like a monk for 8 weeks. I've not seen my family. I've missed birthdays. I've missed engagements. You know, so I want to spend a bit of time with my family, with my missus who's just walked in. We haven't been out for a meal for about 8 to 10 weeks, have we? It's just nice to just go to the cinema. Cheat day Sunday, so it'd be nice to go to the cinema, you know, and do something normal, because I literally just eat, sleep and breathe boxing.
Brilliant. Congratulations, mate. One final word on the people that came and supported you today.
Thank you, everybody that's come to support me, whether it's a message on Facebook, Instagram, or just everyone that's travelled up, my supporters. I don't even call them supporters, to be fair, I call them friends. You know, if you're dropping me a message and saying good luck, you're a friend for me. So thank you, everyone.
Brilliant. Congratulations, mate. And,
thank you. Cheers, pal.